There's this moment in Scripture where Jesus says to his disciples, "You will be my witnesses in Jerusalem, in Judea, in Samaria, and to the ends of the earth." And then in Acts chapter 2, Peter spoke this powerful message about Jesus Christ, and thousands of people responded and were baptized. From that moment on, if you go through the book of Acts, you'll see that God began a movement of planting churches all around the world. That movement is still going on today, and Renee and I feel like God has called us to be part of that movement as we partner with Him in planting a church here in Maryland. There are currently over 500,000 people who live in Anne Arundel County, and 60% of those claim no church or religious affiliation. And of the 40% who do associate themselves with a church or religion, the truth is only half or a third of those people actually attend on what could be considered a regular basis. So let's give the benefit of the doubt and assume that half of those attend. Take the remaining number and add it to the original 60%, and we see that there are over 435,000 people in our area alone who are unchurched or unreached. These are real people, all doing life without a relationship with Christ and with no influence of an authentic Christian community or family of faith. Beyond the statistics, what is it that makes our heart race? What is it that keeps us up at night? That causes us to look beyond the fears and the obstacles and stay here in Maryland, 1,000 miles away from our family and some of our closest friends? We are believing that God is going to allow us to share with people, some for the very first time, who Jesus Christ is, as we share our story of how He has changed and is changing our lives. We want to see a church that connects people into meaningful relationships so that never again does anyone have to feel like they're doing life alone. A church that doesn't just want to gather, but who will scatter into the community to bring the hope that can only come from a life changed, totally renovated by Christ. Isaiah 58 describes our heart to be a people who put selfishness aside and give ourselves away through irrational generosity to people around us who are truly hurting. It promises that if we'll trust God with every area of our life and we'll embrace our communities, that He'll be faithful to give wisdom and guidance. And He'll use our actions to restore, to repair, and to renovate. Imagine God redeeming the brokenness of the past to lay new foundations that will bring joy for His glory. Every person was made on purpose and for a purpose. And there's someone who needs to hear your story because it's what God will use to share with them His love. My prayer is that you would join us as we plant Renovate Life Church, that you would answer the call to be a people who are being changed by God to change the world through sharing the life-giving message of Jesus Christ.